at the same time over each other go. And I told him that's my mother was a horse.
Po Buddy's perfect. Wait.
Leia did not say it at the right time. She had to be different. So all of this is getting cut out.
Nice.
But but I guess eventually we should get started because it's really dragging on and Bella's so sleepy. It really is. And I want to be done with this. Yeah, we're doing this podcast out of joy, guys. We love this and we're having a good time.
We love
this and we're having a good time. But yeah. Anyway, this is a podcast. Hey. Oh, like, I didn't see you there. Hi. This is Blind Slides. I'm Juli.
And I'm Bella.
And I'm Leia.
And this is my microphone, Wilson.
And this is my microphone. This is my microphone, Kevin.
And this is my microphone, Velma.
There was a whole bit where we talked about lesbians, but we cut that part out because we had mic troubles. But it's fine.
And that's homophobic.
And, it's anti-gay month. It's January. And it's, as opposed to June.
The furthest you can be from June. It's the furthest you can be
from June, and so we have to be homophobic.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
And that joke's going to go over so well.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's like not even a justification. Just it's okay.
It's okay.
That's my criminal defense in the court of law. It's okay. It's actually okay that I did that, Your Honor. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I was gonna say something, but I thought you were still talking.
No.
And so I stopped. And then we both stopped talking.
And I'm gonna cut the part out where I was starting to say something, but I didn't have anything to say out, so it just sounds like you just stopped talking. I'm gonna hang you out to dry because I'm the one that edits.
That is so mean.
Yeah, like in the last episode when I listened to it, listening to it, and I was like, why did they leave in the part that they said they would cut about how I said I had to fart?
Because it was hilarious.
And also, it was such a running theme, and like jokes later didn't make sense without it. It had to be included. Your need to fart became a load-bearing pillar of that episode of the podcast, which it was not about that at all. It was about the guessing of the naming of the year, and yet it was so important to the plot line, to the through line of the podcast. It had to stay in. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so sad.
I think maybe you should, if you want to make that change, you should, take a look in the mirror, make a change there before you want me to change the way we edit the podcast.
Okay.
Maybe make less of your life revolve around farting.
It doesn't revolve around farting. It's very little of my life revolves around farting.
And yet it feels like it doesn't make up a negligible amount of the conversations we have.
I don't know what you just said to me.
It feels like
it doesn't make up a negligible amount of the conversations we have. There was a lot of double negatives.
That's true.
Anyway.
It was like a quadruple negative.
Yes, it was. This is Blind Slides, a podcast. Hey, I'm so sorry to tell you this. It's a podcast about us it's like a PowerPoint party podcast where like one of us makes a PowerPoint about something the other two don't know about, and then we give it to one of the other ones and they have to present it and act like they know what it's about. Unfortunately, this is the second episode of 2 episodes, and it is not about that. This is the 2025 bingo card.
We had to do it to him.
We just like to have fun here. We like to play with form, as Griffin insisted on in the naming of the 2025. That episode was insane.
We can't diss them though, because what if one day they're like, who are these bozos?
We have burned that bridge. It's it's gone.
That's a good point. After we said 20 patricide.
Yeah, that bridge is burned. They're never gonna like us.
Oh man.
I mean, maybe they'll be cool about it.
But Juli, I love to be liked.
Okay, that's crazy. We have to talk about that later, but I wanted to say
we can unpack all of that.
We don't have time to unpack all of that right now, but what we do have time to unpack is the naming of the year. Because I know we have a TikTok about this. Everyone go follow us on TikTok. Everyone who's not listening. At Blind Slides Pod, where I made a TikTok and it was really good and it took me a lot of time to like find the comparisons. Anyway.
And then my husband almost destroyed it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
By accident.
You just cut the power in the middle of me editing without any warning. Oh, we have to talk about Guys, I'm sorry. We have to talk about the elephant in the room. The naming of 2025 is insane.
Tummy buddy life?
Tummy buddy life?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I really liked 2045, the future is now.
And here's the crazy part, is we kept talking about how I think we're like, oh, they'll probably go back to being more normal. They'll be like, oh, that was too weird. We got to get a little bit more normal. They went weirder. They went more strange.
But I feel like this time it didn't pay off.
It did not. Not the same way Fungalore, I was like, haha, that's so weird and fun. But Tummy Buddy Life, I think, might be universally hated, which is kind of funny, honestly. But not on purpose. Not on purpose, though.
Well, I mean, if it's funny, I guess it doesn't matter, right?
But usually we're laughing with them. I think we might be laughing at them this time.
Maybe a little.
Tummy Buddy Life doesn't mean anything, and I know it's the longest episode to date, and I think that really got to them. Is a lot of times, I think the reason ours didn't get insane is because we just cut it. We just cut it off there. Yeah, because it was getting worse. I think it really, trying to name the year really has a tendency to degrade over time. At a certain point, you just have to cut it off and pick the best thing you came up with during that time, because otherwise you end up with Tummy Buddy Life, and that's a lesson for all of us to learn. Like,
that's true.
Sometimes first thought, best thought, you know? Anyway, if you hate Tummy Buddy Life, go comment on our TikTok, Blindslides Pod, and let us know how crazy it was.
I was impressed by how many things we said that they kind of said or did say.
Yeah.
The one that really shocked me was 20, scary guy in the corner, and
yeah,
I was like,
who's that
shocked.
guy?
Who's that guy? I was like, wow, that one is not one that I predicted us to align on, but we did, and that was impressive.
Clive was
Clive was also out of left field. I was surprised by that one.
I know. I was like, why'd they say Clive? I did not think
something
they were
in the collective human psyche. But this is a podcast about, we're making a 2025. So, you may have heard about.
You may have heard.
Take 3. You may have seen people talking about like, my 2024 bingo card, and like, you know, being like, that wasn't on my bingo card. We're really making one for real this time. Like that girl who made a bingo card and then all of it kept coming true. Like that dodgeball meme, like the Apollo, the gift of prophecy, and then there's a dodgeball. It was like that situation. Anyway.
I don't know any of what you just said.
You guys don't know the Apollo gift of prophecy dodgeball meme?
I don't know that.
Not.
Or the 2024 bingo card that kept coming true. I did not see that.
Yeah, that was really crazy. I'm going to send you that meme, but I also maybe will send you that TikTok later. But you may have heard of a yearly bingo card. Instead of doing a New Year's resolution episode, we're doing a bingo card episode. We're going to make a bingo card, an official podcast bingo card. Follow along at home for the whole year. We'll post it on Instagram or something. We'll post our bingo card. And you can print it out at home and keep track of what comes true and what doesn't. But we're here to write that bingo card together. Our 2025 bingo card. The cat is meowing at the door.
I was going to say,
I told you.
Sounded like...
I'll let him in, but I don't know what's going to happen. You can't just stand at the door. In or out, man.
Hector is now a canonical part of the podcast.
He just doesn't like closed doors. He doesn't want the door to be closed.
And he's so incredibly loud about it.
Yeah. Okay, he ran away again. This is the 2025 bingo card. Someone else talk, please.
This is the 2025 bingo card.
Should we jump into what is on our bingo card?
I need someone to make like a grid on a Google Doc so we can see the layout and where stuff is going to go.
Oh,
Yeah, I can do that.
Leia's doing that.
I can do that. I am our go-to type stuff down person. Because Kevin doesn't have fingers.
He does have eyes, though.
Ooh, Velma is currently blind, unfortunately. I do need to get Velma some eyes.
Oh, yeah. You weren't here when we passed out eyes and labels.
I asked you for some earlier, and you said, I'm too tired to get up and go get those, while being 5 feet from them.
Yeah, it was like 3 a.m.
It was 1 a.m.
Okay, whatever. Also, it was more than 5 feet away. They're in my car, and it was cold.
They're in your car? Why are they in your car?
In my car. They're not anymore, but now they were. That's where I kept them, for emergencies, where I needed googly eyes.
A googly eye emergency.
For googly emergencies. Great googly moogly. different Carl.
He was hungry for baby hands.
I don't know if you can hear the cat. He's really...
Well,
I know you definitely could then. He shook his head. Leia, do you have the Google Doc situation set up?
I am currently logging into Blind Slides on my personal PC. So...
My personal computer.
My personal computer. We're more than friends.
I wonder, can you imagine how hard it must be to make podcast to make
podcasts?
It's just one of those nights.
I'm imagining how hard it is to make a podcast right now, dude.
Can you imagine how hard it must be to make like episode like 700 something of a podcast?
Gosh, what do you even talk about?
What do you even talk about?
I mean, if you're brothers, you probably just like talk like you're brothers.
That's true. And we are sisters, and we haven't run out of things to talk about yet in our life.
We've known each other. Maybe? I've known you guys my whole life and Leia's whole life.
Yeah.
I've known you guys
Leia's whole life.
Your whole lives. Yeah. Okay. We were watching this documentary the other day about this guy, and his name is Brian or something, and he was like, I want to live forever. My husband, he went and looked up like all the stats, the guy's health stats, because he takes like 80 pills a day, and he like records every possible statistic about his health that he can. And one of the statistics was something, it was like erection score. Like it was like how many
is that, how many or how good?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I think it was like scale? A combo of, it was like nighttime erections, how many minutes, and I don't know if it had how good in there too, but it definitely had how many minutes. And he put up and that this statistic for him, he was in the top 1% of nighttime erections.
Important question. Is there a separate table for daytime erections?
I don't
their
know.
Quality?
On purpose erections? On purpose boner?
This one's on purpose. I promise. But yeah, what I actually wrote was that guy Brian's erection score increases to the top 0.5% of erections.
I like that one. I think we should keep track of that. We gotta keep track of the boner count.
I do think that it's going to increase.
Okay. That's a good one. Leia, put that on there. I'm not looking at the sheet right now, but put that in the corner. Oh, we also have to talk about what we think the free space should be. Something that's for sure going to happen.
I put homoerotic tension in.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I like homoerotic tension.
That'll definitely happen.
Somewhere. It's already happening.
That's
confirmed.
True.
Okay, so I have... you did one. I'll go now. What do I have on here? Let me pick a good one. Keanu Reeves does a cologne commercial, like that one Adam Driver did where he was a centaur. That was a really delayed laugh.
I forgot about that.
I was thinking a lot about, I guess, Adam Driver being goofy after watching Megalopolis, which I did the work, guys. I watched it. I watched all of it in many sittings. It took a lot of manpower, of like emotional wherewithal, but I did watch it. It was very bad, to a hilarious degree.
Yeah. I watched the last like 40 minutes,
and that was impenetrable too. Just as much as the rest of it was.
Insane. For like maybe 5 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm following, and then it goes off the rails again. I mean, Aubrey Plaza really brought a certain energy to that whole scene.
Was crazy in that movie.
Aubrey Plaza's character, whose legal Christian name is Wow Platinum.
I think there's a thing about how she changed it when whatever. It's not important. We're not talking about Megalopolis. No one could have predicted Megalopolis. That was on no one's bingo card.
Wait. Bingo number 2, Megalopolis 2. We won't miss it this time. We won't miss it this time. We're going to account for Megalopolis 2.
This time society is ready. We're going to account for Megalopolis 2.
Here's the thing, though, is everybody told him this is a really bad idea.
And then it was.
It was. So I feel...
But the thing is, he self-financed it. So he's like, they didn't understand my vision. This is what... Leia might be right. He's going to be like, they didn't understand my vision. They're making fun of this movie. I need to make a second movie and expound on my ideas so that they understand how good the first one was.
Oh my gosh. Potato famine.
I like potato famine. Put that on there.
Okay. Is that okay, guys? Is that insensitive to say potato famine part 2?
No, we didn't. No, don't say part 2. Just say
Why?
potato famine because we're not saying where it's gonna happen. We're just saying
Yeah,
how
I'm just
potato
saying-
famine is gonna happen.
Just where
That's what I think.
It could happen in
Guys-
Russia. You don't know.
My whole job is to make sure that doesn't happen.
I guess
Do
you're
they
gonna
make
fail.
potatoes in Russia?
Wait,
Oh,
Leia, we have a
shit.
man on the inside. Purposely make it fail. Inject diseases into the potatoes.
Oh no.
You want me to break
Engineer
into
an
plant
unstoppable
pathology?
disease that will kill all the potatoes so that
Oh
our
my
bingo card's
gosh.
right.
I think that may have unintended consequences.
You think?
Unforeseen consequences. Okay, so far we have Brian's boner score is going to reach top 0.5%.
Great.
A new terrible Francis
Ford
movie.
Coppola.
Yeah, movie drops in or at least we'll start production in 2025.
I don't know about that one. I think that one maybe should get cut. Okay. Potato famine I think definitely goes on there.
Okay.
Dinosaur redesign. Like how we went we were like we were like they're
Update 2.
Yeah, update again. We were like they're actually birds. Now we're going to be like they're actually fish or something, you know?
A wise man once said, "Dinosaur lies." Okay, so prediction is
Dinosaur redesign.
lies part 2. Okay.
Yeah, dinosaur lies again.
Again, parentheses again. Here's mine. An exotic zoo or a zoo animal will roam the streets of a major city.
I like that.
I can
think
see
keep
that
I think keep
happening.
exotic. I think it's got to happen every few years. Here's the thing.
It does.
Every
Do you
once
think
in a
it's going to
while.
be a Harambe?
Oh.
I hope not.
Okay. That was a
I think
guys Harambe is like so memed on and you guys were like, "Oh, like really sad, like genuinely very sad for
Yeah,
Harambe." Like
Because it's
because
sad.
it was a sad
Okay.
thing. That was the whole thing.
Animal violence is no joke, Julie.
As opposed to human violence,
yeah,
which is a
human
joke.
violence
that's
is
okay.
fine and we can joke about that. But Harambe is off limits.
Yeah, God. Okay. I'm expecting most likely a big cat, but
That I think is too normal. I think it's got to be a zoo escapee.
well, yeah, that's why I'm saying it's some kind. So you think
I think
a
a
zoo
mountain lion
animal?
could wander into a town. Oh,
Okay, well-
oh, guys. Okay, wait. So
O'Reilly?
building on that. oh, O'Reilly. Building on this. The famous bear died this year. Unfortunately, the Bear Biologist podcast told me about it. Freaking, what's her name? She had a number. What's her number? Girl, what's your number?
She had a number?
Yeah, that's how they keep track of them.
Oh. But that wasn't her name.
I mean, it
The
was.
number wasn't her.
The number is their name.
But do they call her like a name? They just call her like 412?
Basically, yeah.
That's so sad.
It's not sad. She's a
She
bear.
deserves a name.
She's a bear.
She's a person.
They don't have
too.
concepts of language.
Neither does my baby, but he has a name.
He's gonna develop concepts of language. Honestly,
Who's to say that
it's-
bears can't?
Bear 399. It's really offensive that you're trying to put your culture into the bear world. Honestly, I feel like you're erasing the bear's culture by being like,
man.
you're supposed to have a name. It's not right that you don't have a name, bear. You're weird.
I wasn't saying the bear's weird. I was just trying to give it the chance to have a name.
It has its own identity, something beyond words. You cannot name it. It is
It's
a
beyond
wild
words.
thing.
It's numbers.
We call it by a number because its identity is beyond words. Bear 399 died, and she was very famous.
Aw. Why was she famous?
She was just really good at being a bear, and also they had were like in
She
cities
was
a lot.
the
and they-
barest of bears.
she was the best to ever bear. She like had a lot of like a huge number of cubs that successfully lived to adulthood and stuff, and like she was really good. She was really good at being a bear. Anyway, she's a famous bear, but she died this year or last year, I guess. And so I think building on animal escaping through a large city, famous animal dies. Is that too
Man, Lots
sad?
of death.
Okay.
Lots of death.
We
Well-
should maybe cut the death ones.
Maybe.
Other than that, then, so what yours was like escaped zoo animal, basically,
Yeah, basically escaped zoo animal in major city.
in major cities.
On streets. Hits the streets.
Okay, I feel like we should pick an animal to make it more Because I think that's guaranteed to happen. I feel like we should pick an animal.
Well, my heart said tiger when I
My
was
heart
writing
said
it,
dolphin, and that was crazy. Because how is that going to happen?
My heart said dolphin.
And I didn't question it first, and then I thought about it for a second, and I was like, oh, wait. That doesn't make any sense.
He's gonna wander the streets.
Yeah, the dolphin escapes the zoo and wanders the streets.
On impotent, disturbingly human legs. It'll be great.
I did not mean that. That's horrifying. How did the dolphin get legs?
It wanted to leave so bad.
It just grew legs?
Okay, so okay, escapee,
I don't want to... I feel like tiger is
Too dangerous.
too easy.
well, two
What about
two
escaped penguin?
different sides of the spectrum.
Oh, can you
Pesto!
imagine an escaped Oh, he's so
Pesto's
cute.
so big, he's bulking. He's preparing for a jailbreak.
He's such a giant guy.
Pesto escapes the zoo. That's on my bingo card.
Pesto escapes the zoo. I actually think
Okay,
that's
yeah,
pretty
let's
good.
put that. Pesto escapes the zoo.
Because if
Uh,
anybody was gonna do it,
It's
It
gonna
would be
him.
Pesto.
He's gonna get out of this town.
Did you know? I was looking up about Hank the Tank because I was like, did he die this past year? I feel like I heard something. No, he was put into like a rehab, and also Hank the Tank is now renamed Henrietta the Tank because she's a mother of 3.
That's impressive.
She is a mother of 3,
How does a bear
and she's
trans their gender?
the biggest bear. They all.
I assume they accidentally.
Yeah, I know.
I think she was just so massive and powerful. They were like, that's gotta be a man bear. That's gotta be a man bear. And then it was
love that for her.
Henrietta the Tank.
Henrietta the
I
Tank.
know. And she gave birth to 3 cubs.
Maybe that's why she was so huge and powerful.
That's a good point.
Estimated 500 pounds worth of bear.
It's a lot of bear, baby.
Yeah, that's
It's not
that's
a bear.
quarter of a ton of bear.
Go Henrietta. It sounds like Hector is jingling on my shoulder.
He is not
It is.
even
It sounds
eyes
like
to
he's
it right
right
now.
there.
I keep looking around like, where is he?
He's the devil
Where is he?
from the
Bible?
Bible on my shoulder. This is great.
He's laying back down now, so hopefully you don't hear it. Hector is canon in the podcast.
And the Bible,
And
apparently.
the Bible? Right, so where were we on the bingo card?
Okay. How about you guys are gonna be like, that's never gonna happen, Bella. You're so dumb. But what if scientists give humans compound eyes?
That's never
That's
gonna
never
happen,
gonna happen,
Bella.
Bella. That's very
so
dumb.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm not.
I mean, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But it'd be wild. You're right. It would be crazy if they did.
I will say this. Scientists will not give human compound eyes. But some rogue freak out there who gets a hold
Might.
of some gene editing technology, because you can just buy that on the dark web, and you can
really
edit your
can.
own genes. You can just inject yourself and do
You're
some-
joking.
No, I'm not joking you right now.
Oh,
You can do it.
that's crazy.
People do it. They're like, there's like a term for them that I don't remember right now.
Oh my gosh.
Someone might try to give themselves compound eyes. Those people are. There's a guy who got an antenna installed in his head because he's colorblind.
Oh.
And it just is in his brain and like plays a sound when it detects colors. Like transhumanists are out there. They exist, and technology is, bigger and better than ever. So there definitely will be people trying to do weird augmentations to themselves out there. I don't know about compound eyes though. That one I think is unlikely, especially since I think the things that have compound eyes are so dissimilar to humans in DNA. I think that would take a lot of reworking to try and get compound eyes in humans. But I will say this:
so cool.
I do think we could put on there, transhumanist does something buck wild.
That's true. That'll definitely happen.
That's true. Yeah.
That will definitely happen. They're gonna
It
keep
always
doing weird
does.
stuff. But in relation to that, I have on here AI goes rogue.
I almost put that,
Yes.
but then I
Yeah.
thought I don't want to speak
That's
this
scary.
into existence.
AI goes rogue
Yeah.
in a parentheses in a fun way.
Oh.
In a quirky in a Joker
cute
way.
It like goes rogue but doesn't try to take over the world. It just like becomes a guy.
It goes rogue and is just Miku.
A guy named Brian.
Miku, Miku. You can call me
We,
Miku.
A rogue Miku roaming the lands. That would actually be great. Imagine just running into
Yeah.
Miku on the street.
I think that would be pretty cool, actually. AI goes rogue, but it's just a guy. It just wants to live a life. Guys, we're developing a really good anime right now. We're
I
really
guarantee
good.
that is
Just
the plot
Netflix
of so many
series.
movies.
Netflix series. AI goes rogue, but it doesn't want revenge. It doesn't want to like take over the world. It just wants to be a guy.
It wants to learn to love.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It just wants to love a
AI
good
goes
woman.
rogue, but that's what I want to put on the bingo card.
Well.
That's my suggestion. I'm putting up AI goes rogue, but it just wants to learn to love.
All right. Yeah, no, not too far off. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't burn a house down if that happened.
Would you
Why would
marry
you
AI?
ever burn a house down?
Yeah. In what scenario
I'm saying
would
I
you
wouldn't go
burn the
crazy.
house
I wouldn't
down?
go off the rails if that happened. I wouldn't be so shocked I have a psychotic break.
Okay. Everyone be
That's the
really
scale.
careful for what you say to Leia, I guess. She might kill us all, so...
No, I could never. I'll send the wolves to do it. AI goes rogue,
But just wants to learn to love.
but just wants to love. Okay.
Okay, scientists
It's back to you,
not
Leia.
gonna give human compound.
No, I don't think compound eyes, but I do think if you want to submit
Transhumanist
get
does
wacky
something
with
buck
it.
wild. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would like to submit that.
Okay. We can temporarily put that on there. We'll go back through and see if it makes it through the culling.
Mm-hmm. The culling.
The culling.
And
I'm
that
running
brings me to my next
Yep,
guess.
it's Leia's turn.
No, I was gonna jokingly say the culling happens.
Oh no!
but that would
Your
be bad.
firstborn.
My 2025
firstborn.
guess. Another hand touches the beacon.
Another hand touches the put that on there. Another hand touches the beacon.
I am putting that on there right now.
Okay.
Another hand touches
Another
the
hand
beacon.
touches the beacon.
Did you guys see that terribly disturbing image I found when I looked up compound eyes?
I thought
No.
it was funny.
I did not.
It looks like a ball sack on a man's head. It's
That's
terrible.
terrifying. I just want
Okay.
to say,
It was kind of funny.
Hey, listeners, find that image on our Patreon.
on our Instagram, we're posting all
On
of this
our
stuff on
Insta-
Instagram.
we're
Our bingo
posting
card
that
and
on
then
our
that
Instagram?
on
Sure.
Instagram. No
Absolutely.
context.
No context.
Which is also a
ooh.
great podcast, by the way. Shout out to a podcast that has maybe zero. I might be the only fan left. I'm like a
Wow.
little bit obsessed
Oh,
with
of
it.
the fan fiction one?
I might be the only fan left of that podcast, but I am a very big fan.
Which I find very charming.
Yeah, I'm
very
their
endearing.
one subscriber on YouTube, but they did just make it like 6 months ago. But then they didn't put any new episodes out, and I feel like they were going to, but then they didn't. And if you're listening, please come back.
Wait, they can be
begging
our
you.
one
They
subscriber.
can be our one subscriber. We'll be their 3 subscribers. No Context, a fanfiction podcast. Shout out to our 0 listeners. Really good podcast.
Okay, I think this is actually a real prediction. A section of flat Earth conspiracy theorists are gonna break off. They're gonna branch off like a church doing a
different
schism.
sect, yeah.
Okay, but this one
Great Schism of
here,
2025.
the thing that they are going to start espousing, I believe, is toroidal Earth theory, and I think they're gonna start telling people this branch that the Earth is a donut, and that we live on the inside, and that the sun rotates, but it
Through
goes
it?
through the hole.
Here's
Uh-huh,
my
it goes through the
only
donut
issue
hole.
with this is I don't
the hole.
think that they know what a toroidal shape is.
Well,
I don't-
might just call it donut. Donut Earth theory.
Donut Earth theory.
Yeah.
I like that. Put
I
that
don't
on
know.
there.
I feel like Elon Musk might go for
Oh,
it.
speaking of Elon Musk, I would put Bella's on there. But speaking of Elon Musk,
Yeah.
my prediction, my new prediction for submission is.
Hold on, I have one about Elon too, and I'm
Well, no,
so
hold on.
curious. No, I'm so curious about what yours is.
Well, you know what it is. I told you earlier when you did examples. It's Twitter beefs it finally.
Oh, that's
for
right.
real
That's
this
right.
time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's true.
Musk runs it into the ground.
That's just accurate.
It's
That's
been
not
happening.
funny.
but
That's
it's
just
gonna,
accurate.
The servers are gonna shut down this year. Is my prediction.
They
Twitter
so
finally
will.
beefs it.
I believe that could happen. Mine was that he becomes the first lady of the United States.
That's good. Put that on there also.
Yep, that's also yep.
And that goes along with free space homoerotic tension.
That's true.
Parentheses Elon Musk ex Trump fanfiction. Well, I also thought of an Elon Musk one.
Go ahead and put it on there. We're doing all Musk.
Oops, all Musk. I was gonna say he tries to buy a country.
Yeah, I don't think he's that rich.
Well, I mean, if he marries Donald Trump, I think he'll have enough money.
He could maybe buy Sealand and incorporate that into the United States if he becomes the first lady.
Sealand.
True.
I don't know. Sealand might not be willing to sell.
Elon Musk could try and start his own, U.S. territory.
Oh, here's one. Tesla theme park.
I was about to say a theme
There we go.
park.
Like we combine it all together. He doesn't have money for a country, but he can invent Muskland. He can create that.
Muskland is the worst name in existence.
He can't buy a country, but he can build Muskland with his own 2 hands.
MNBA will catch on.
I like that one. Put that on there. I don't know if we're gonna keep it, but put it on there. I think it's gonna dream.
on.
I like to hope.
MNBA?
Yes.
I feel stupid.
Men's National Basketball Association. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the women. It's like the WNBA, but for men.
Are people calling it the MNBA now?
That's what we're trying to get started.
I thought okay, to be fair, I thought it was one of those things where society determines that male is just inherently implied in the original state, and then they have to...
That's
why
exactly
we're saying...
what it is.
Okay, so...
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying. We're saying MNBA is going to catch on as the name for the NBA because it's the MNBA.
I understand. I don't do ball sports.
Okay. I don't even know whose turn it is anymore.
I think mine?
I only have one left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got nothing.
You didn't bring any. I told you to prepare.
I didn't. Okay.
I didn't.
I didn't.
I know. I know. I know you didn't prepare.
It's okay.
This isn't fair. I have a stutter.
And that's it. It's okay.
Oh, I have on here, speaking of flat earthers, a popular conspiracy theory turns out to be true.
Ooh.
Like aliens. Like that happened. That happened this past year.
It's funny you say
Here's
that. I have aliens make contact on here also.
Okay.
We're getting to the end of my list too now, where I have aliens make contact, and then I also said, I don't know if I put it on there yet. Aliens make contact, and a popular conspiracy theory turns out to be true.
Like what are we going for? Like
Not
moon
flat
landing
Earth.
faked
Not
or
no, not something really crazy. Not like the first thing
Like
that was like that's
obviously
ridiculous.
false.
Something that's like that's a little like they're like the JFK conspiracy, you know, like that could be like the government is so suspicious they could absolutely have done something crazy like that. You know what I mean? Government conspiracy theory proved true.
True. Okay. Government conspiracy
theory proved true. I have on here. Oh, guys, I forgot to say. I was telling you, like, you should come up with ideas both for, like, just spaces and also for the free space. And so I went to see what my ideas for the free space were if we didn't want to do homoerotic tension. And I realized I wrote free space ideas, and then it's just blank. After that, it's just blank. So I had no free space ideas, I guess.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, Pluto becomes a planet again? I have on here.
That could happen. That could happen.
Is honestly that could go on next year's.
About Pluto.
Put it on there.
That could probably be on every single year's bingo card.
Maybe it will be.
Burger King goes bankrupt.
I feel
Why
like
Burger
that
King?
if that didn't happen years ago
listen.
during COVID, why would it happen now?
No, I just put Burger King as a placeholder for some popular fast food, or not popular, some fast food chain. It's gonna go bankrupt.
Wow, business goes under. How lighthearted and funny.
Well, listen. Have you ever seen anyone at a Burger King?
No, it's bad food.
Our father.
Exactly.
Our dad.
Our father
does
loves
enjoy
Burger King.
Our
some
dad.
reason.
He also enjoys peanut butter orange smoothies.
That was crazy.
I think that was just a hill he died on. I think he was like, I made this, and so I can't say it's bad.
So what were we talking about? Bingo card.
Well, that was my last one. Is Burger King goes bankrupt, and you know what though?
What though?
Just saying, I've never seen anybody ever eat at a Burger King except our dad,
I don't know.
and our dad can't single-handedly keep Burger King open.
I mean, he could.
I don't
No,
know.
I
won't.
don't think he could.
I don't think anyone could do that single-handedly. I just have on here, I don't know what this means, but I just have written guillotine.
You're saying we have another reign of terror. Reign of Terror Part 2?
I mean, and in a way, I feel like we already had guillotine.
Yeah.
But maybe like a literal guillotine, I guess. Maybe we end up with a literal guillotine?
Ooh, idea. We bring back medieval stocks, and we're like the ones where you throw tomatoes at people.
I like that idea.
In public shame.
I don't think it's going to happen
enjoy
unless
that.
we get it going, but I think it's a good idea. We should take
We
that
could
to the
try.
people. We should take that to our local government. Did we put Pluto Becomes a Planet again on there?
I hope so.
Okay, good. I wasn't checking. I have...
Would you like me to review?
Yeah, go ahead. Read it for
Okay.
me.
Brian's boner score, Francis Ford Coppola, Potato Famine, Dinosaur Lies, parentheses again, Pesto escapes the zoo, AI gone rogue but just wants to love, Transhumanist goes buck wild, A new hand touches the beacon. I put in
What does that one
parentheses.
mean?
So
No
I
one
put in
knows.
parentheses, I anticipate that someone's gonna unearth something that they totally shouldn't, and a new hand touches the beacon, bringing forth
Cursed relic?
divine reckoning. Yeah, cursed
like
relic
that.
is what I put
I
in
think keep
parentheses. Yeah. Donut Earth theory. Twitter finally beefs it. Elon Musk becomes first lady. Tesla themed Muskland. Homoerotic tension. MNBA catches on. Union strike. Aliens make contact. Popular government conspiracy theory proven real. Pluto becomes a planet again. Burger King bankrupt. We bring back medieval stocks.
Very good. I would like to put on there invention of a new sport, a new ball sport. Yeah. I think it's time. I think a lot of our ball sports are old.
What's it gonna be called?
I mean, we can't possibly
The
predict
only
the name,
way-
but if you want to just like
True.
Unless-
think about
well,
it and
wrong.
guess.
We could predict the name if we make a new ball sport.
We can't interfere. We have to.
That's-
We have a moral obligation, a scientific duty, to not interfere. Okay. Big ocean creature discovery. We finally
that
get
happens all the
video
time.
evidence of the Kraken.
Video.
Whoa.
Kraken pulls up. Okay.
Video evidence of Kraken. Or if we don't like that, irrefutable evidence of Bigfoot.
I was gonna say Mothman.
Yeah, irrefutable evidence of a cryptid. Put it on there.
Okay. Okay. Well, Kraken separate or
I don't know. Bella, do you think Kraken separate?
No.
Kraken or cryptid?
Because I think we could do something weird with the ocean.
Yeah. Let's just do cryptid. Let's think about the ocean more.
The fish start talking.
That seems unlikely.
It does seem
Hey.
unlikely.
Don't limit them.
I am gonna. Sorry. Hey, actually, fish already talk. Because we are fish. Because there is no scientific definition of fish.
Fish is a
I hate to
wild
break this
concept.
to you. But fish, the term fish isn't real. It's more of a feeling.
Which is
It feels
yeah,
like
that's
a fish.
crazy though, right? Because I feel like we were taught like, yeah, amphibians, mammals, fish, I
Yeah,
don't
you
know,
feel
what,
like
lizards.
that. But fish
Is this
Yeah.
purple?
is not a
It
real.
feels like
Is this
purple.
purple? It feels like purple. Oh. The Pope gets demonically possessed.
Whoa, that feels a little
That-
bit
Charged?
like you
Kind of
can't say
intense.
that.
Isn't that what that movie was about? The Pope's Exorcist?
Oh my gosh, there's
What?
a movie about that?
I feel like that's what that horror movie was about, but I don't know. I can't say for sure. I don't watch
Was
horror
it
movies.
canonical?
No! Oh.
Canonical's not even the right word.
No, it isn't.
I was looking for not biographical.
Autobiographical? Does the Pope really
No.
get possessed? That's like when you watched the Weird Al movie and you thought it was real.
Yes. It didn't occur to me until the really crazy things started happening, okay?
Well, until I told you, because you believed it until you were like,
Well,
he went quadruple platinum? And I said,
Did he really
No.
go quadruple?
this is a
quadruple
mockumentary.
And that's when it hit me.
When I told you. Exactly. Yeah, that's when it hit you.
Yeah.
Alea had an idea, I feel like. Started talking like you had an idea, and then you just stopped because we interrupted you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just
well-
stopped out of nowhere.
It just stopped out of nowhere because we were talking over her. How weird.
Yeah, no, that's lost to time and
Hey,
space.
I have an idea.
What's
Brandon
that?
Sanderson, more secret novels.
That's not a bad guess. Guys, secret novels, that's a good guess.
Okay.
Secret projects.
Drawfee
Okay, but is
hits 2
that
million.
Okay, guys.
They're on the
these
2 million
things
creep.
are starting to sound a little specific to us.
It's our 25
No.
bingo card, and we'll do it the way we want.
And these are things that we really genuinely think could happen.
Also, then we can
fine.
we can ping Drawfee and Brandon Sanderson, and
True.
maybe it
That's
will attract
true.
some people. We can at them in our posts. We become famous. Put that on the bingo card.
No, that's the free space, Julie. That's guaranteed.
The free space is homoerotic tension, and that has to say.
That's true.
But our
But
podcast
yeah,
goes
we have
big.
one space left. We're on the final space. We can't put "we become famous."
We're on the cusp of greatness.
Yeah.
I think something about the ocean is there for sure. I think something about the ocean. But
There's
what about
something
the
about
ocean?
it.
There's like what's in the ocean? It could be creatures in the ocean. It could
Well, there's
be
so much shit in the ocean.
We've done a lot of creatures.
That's right. Brian's boner in the potato famine is a creature.
We could say new cryptid.
Okay.
We could say.
Well, there's always new cryptids, just if they're
That's
popular or
true,
not.
That's true.
So I'm gonna drop terrible Francis Ford Coppola movie and maybe Burger King bankrupt.
Maybe Burger King bankrupt.
I mean, I think something's gonna go bankrupt. Is it going to be as impactful as Toys R Us?
We can't have so many with
Bummers.
no, with Elon Musk. We have to cut at
That's
least
true.
one
That's
Elon
true.
Musk.
That's
I like
true.
Muskland.
Twitter
I think
finally
that's gonna
beefs
happen.
it. Elon Musk becomes the first lady, and Tesla themed Muskland. We have to keep Muskland.
I
That
think
is
Muskland is
true.
going to
Keep
happen.
Muskland,
Keep
'cause that's-
Muskland.
It's
We
guaranteed.
can cut First Lady because
I like
That
that.
feels
I
a
like that
little
one a
too-
lot, but I don't think it's going to happen.
it's probably not gonna happen.
What? Crazy.
But it should.
I also am okay with cutting Aliens Make Contact unless you guys want to keep that. Also, I see we have Invent New Ball, not Invent New Ball Sport, and I think that's really funny.
Invent new ball.
There's a new one.
What about like those? I feel like there's going to be a big hacking group that does something crazy, like those guys that wanted cat girls.
The guys that give me IRL cat girls.
So yeah, I feel like something like that's going to happen. Like,
Okay.
oh, holograms?
Holograms are technically I think they technically exist.
I disagree with that.
It depends on how you
they
define a
call it.
hologram.
That's like how technically hoverboards exist, but they're not really hoverboards, are they?
Be funnier.
I'm really
I'm
funny.
So tired.
So
So
funny.
tired. It's okay. It's episode 2, and
Um,
also no one's listening to these.
That's true. No one is listening, but it's gonna be forever recorded.
It's okay.
It's the
We can
issue.
delete it whenever we want.
Guys, I'm fading. I'm fading so
Okay,
fast.
guys, we gotta get this done.
Final one. Bella fades.
This is only the second episode, and I'm dead. I'm not on the rest of them.
God.
Canonically
Ooh.
dies.
Ooh.
Dies in canon.
Canonically. Oh, I think there was one earlier where I was gonna say we domesticate bears.
Oh, I want that to
Um,
happen so bad. I freaking love bears. And I think I'm
They're so
a big
cute.
proponent of domesticating them. I think they could be really useful to us.
Because imagine what we could have done if
I mean, we can't.
if Henrietta the Tank was on our side and not and was not part of 21 burglaries. She is implicated in 21 burglaries.
That's crazy.
I know. A mother of 3, 21 burglaries, and now she's retired happily and comfortably.
She's kind of an
She's
icon.
living the dream.
But
When you say that, it says you did not anywhere in there say bear. And it really sounded like you could have been talking about anybody.
I know.
right. But you can't domesticate bears in a year. That's not how domestication works. It's like over many
Well, that's why
generations.
it's a secret government project, like
think
they've
it's gonna
been
get
doing
revealed?
with foxes.
That's not not secret because also
Yeah.
because you know about it, but also because it's
Sorry,
widely
I mean
known.
like they've been doing with
2,
snakes.
What?
They wanted to make a snake gun.
I like. We'll put bear domestication project starts on there, But
Okay,
also,
okay.
let's talk about Snake Gun. I don't know what that. First of all, I don't know what that means or if it's real. Second of all,
Don't
it does
take me
occur to
back.
me that there could be really funny like released documents like from the war where it's like the CIA tried to invent like a drug that would turn the enemy gay. Like I think one of those could be revealed this year.
That
is a
is
pretty
true.
big possibility.
CIA
They
documents
do
reveal
a lot of those things.
ridiculous inventions.
They
I
tried
like
to
that.
make
Put
the
that on there.
enemy
That's-
gay.
Get that one on there.
What would be the
Ridiculous inventions
advantages
revealed.
to making the enemy gay?
I don't know, but they really tried to do that. They tried to develop something
They
that
tried so
that
hard.
would make the enemy gay, like a chemical weapon type thing.
Just so funny. Okay. CIA. Can I put
I don't know if it's CIA, guys. I don't know which agency does what, and I actually don't care.
government batshit project idea?
Government agency, insane. I don't know. Government agency, failed inventions.
Failed inventions. It's my gayinator.
Yeah, exactly. Government agency releases crazy failed inventions document.
Oh. Sorry, Velma. I hit Velma just a little
I
bit.
heard.
No. Me hit? No, I can't make
I don't
that
have
joke.
2 squares left. Me hit a woman.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I was like, me hit a woman? Never. Guys.
You are right there,
guys.
ladies.
Bingo. Sexism part 2.
They reinvent sexism.
We reinvent sexism.
Bingo card, gender 4.
Gender 4.
Oh.
What do you mean gender 4?
You remember the story
There's
I told you about
62.
Xenoblade 2?
Oh yeah. There's. Okay,
In
Julie,
Xenoblade 2,
you have to
it
tell
matters what gender a party member is for like certain game events and stuff like that. And so each character's like that you can have in your party has a gender coded into the code. And there's genders 1, there's gender 2, and then there's one character who has gender coded as 4. There's no 3. No one has 3. There's just 1, 2, and 4. And 4 is like a bird person or something crazy. I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
This is why my theory is that the reason 3 doesn't exist is because it's the absence of gender. That's the non-binaries. There is no gender to be had.
Mm-hmm.
And bird people have
Forest
cloacas,
bird.
so they're all gender.
Are you saying non-binary people don't have genitalia? Is that what you're saying to me?
Not for that.
I'm saying
Cutting
it's
that out.
so it's kind of like a censor bar where it's blurred and you just don't know and no one will ever know. Schrodinger's dick.
Schrodinger's dick. Well, now we have to keep all of that offensive stuff in for Schrodinger's dick. Oh, that is horrifying. Like, we have to put that on the Instagram.
What's horrifying?
Oh.
Did you just see the ball head man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's horrifying. He's deeply
He's
upsetting.
horrifying.
It looks like a ball sack on this man's head.
Okay, I'm gonna read through them again, and
Go for it.
if you hear something that you don't like, deny, state your disapproval.
Veto.
Brian Boner count. Government
That's a good
agency failed experiment revealed. Crazy failed experiment revealed. Potato famine. Dinosaur lies again. Pesto escapes the zoo. First line, actually all bangers. AI goes
Honestly.
rogue but just wants to love. Transhumanist goes buck wild, which I think is kind of weak, but like I'm okay with
Yeah.
leaving it. A new hand touches the beacon. We unearth some kind of relic and induce a plague or something, which I like. I keep that.
Oh my god, sorry, I remembered. I was going to say that we get one of Egypt's plagues. One of Egypt's plagues shows up. You don't know which one. It's a Russian roulette style, but we get one of them.
Russian roulette is not at all like that.
Okay, so, yep,
That's
you're
like
right.
most of the
Well,
time you don't
there is
get
a chance
shot.
that nothing happens, but there is a 1 in 8 chance that we get a
Don't get
plague. Or there's a 1 in 8
That's
chance
not
that we
how a
don't get a
bingo
plague.
card works.
I'm just saying, if we have a 7 out of 8 chance to get one of the plagues, I think it was 7 plagues. Was it 7 plagues?
I hear you, man, but that's I don't know about that one.
That's fair.
Putting that on the card, I don't think that's super likely.
Cut
at
that
this
out. Cut that
moment.
out.
No, leaving
Oh,
it
they
in.
also already
No.
put famine on there.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Well, that's specifically
Potato
potatoes.
We're leaving potato famine. I think.
Yeah.
We're leaving. There you go. It's in there. There you go. NNBA catches on, which I like. Aliens make contact. Also, I feel like kind of weak, but I'm okay leaving it. Popular government conspiracy theory proven real. I like that one. Pluto becomes a planet again. I like that one. Sexism part 2 doesn't make sense to me. Neither does gender.
That's because you're not sexist enough.
I feel like putting Drawfee 2 and the Brandon Sanderson secret projects in there is a
told
little
you.
like specific casting, but I don't know that we have time to go back. I don't know that we have time to go back and change them.
Okay. Pitches. So, okay, but invent new ball sport is totally chill.
Yeah,
okay,
I think ball sport is very
That
good.
could happen.
Okay. Instead of Drawfee 2 million, ocean something. I think.
I mean, I think
What
instead
if
of
we
sexism
find
part 2, because what does sexism
some-
part 2 mean?
Clearly, you're not sexist enough to understand.
Right, so if you can't explain it, then it needs to be cut.
I just think it sounds funny.
It does, but it doesn't mean anything. It can't be marked off as a check on the bingo card. Neither does
Tell me
gender
about
4.
your life.
That's true.
New pet.
Well, I already said we domesticate bears.
Oh, that's not in there, is it? On there, is it? Put domesticate bears on
It
there.
is.
Where? Oh,
Right there.
Where? What'd you replace? What'd you replace?
It was Elon Musk being first lady.
Did I skip a line? I don't know if I even got
I think
to
you.
line
Well,
3.
no, you
I
just
think
went
I stopped
straight
at Donut Earth
to
Theory.
MMBA.
Oh, I was supposed to start at Donut Earth Theory, and I skipped down a line on accident. That's what happened. Donut Earth Theory, Twitter finally beefs it, we domesticate bears, Tesla-themed Muskland, homoerotic tension, MNBA, aliens make contact, they're pretty chill, popular government conspiracy theory proven real, Pluto becomes a planet again, invent new ball sport, cryptid pulls up, irrefutable video
You can't
evidence.
just skip we bring back medieval stocks.
Put that's on there. I'm trying to
You
yeah, whatever. Sure.
suck.
We have
Uh,
5 left.
we have so many.
What?
I'm just gonna move
Can
that
we
up there.
call it though, and then just post the finalized version?
No.
No.
Oh,
That's not allowed.
It's okay.
Tell. Turn on the light.
You turn on the light, that'll help you. We have to finish this.
Can
It's
we
so
do
close.
it quickly?
We're trying to, but you're sitting there
We
silently,
really
so
are.
it's not really helping.
I just feel like can we put First Lady back on there?
I feel like we can't. We can't compromise the
Uh,
integrity. We cannot. We can't compromise the integrity of this. 5 more. Let's look at what we did. We put Ocean on there. We didn't put Ocean on there.
No, we
No,
still have
didn't
nothing for
put
ocean.
on there.
Snake guns.
No, not snake
Damn.
guns.
Animal with a weapon.
Animal with a weapon. I like.
The right to arm bears.
No, but animals like an animal that gets like cocaine bear, like an animal gets
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a gun on accident. Like I think that
Yeah.
could happen. Animal with a weapon.
That could happen.
Well, okay, but what animals have thumbs?
Okay,
enough
here's
to
what I think we
use
should
a
do.
trigger?
Is bingo card girl gets bingo.
Oh yeah. that
What?
girl.
Yeah, the girl
Oh.
who did 2024 bingo card and she like got bingo. One of them was like Yellowstone explodes and like that kind of
Oh my
thing.
God.
Bingo
Yeah.
card girl gets bingo should go on there. Animal with
Okay.
a weapon should go on there. And then something about the ocean, and then we only have 2 left. See, it's really fast.
Okay. Bingo card girl gets bingo, and then animal
With the weapon.
with human weapon.
You gotta specify human weapon because the animals have their own weapons.
We
They
learned that
do.
plants talk to each other.
We did.
No, that's what I'm saying. Bingo card. We learn
Okay.
that plants like
I've-
have language.
Issue.
Plants
We
have
already
languages.
kind of know that.
I don't know that we do.
We do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be more specific on that, man.
Okay. They
That's beautiful.
they communicate.
That's so eloquent.
Sorry.
Okay. From what I have heard from some professionals, and I have not looked into it myself
Yeah, that's what I
personally.
thought. Go on.
It's
Finish your
excuse
thought.
you. Point is, they communicate via like pheromones and shit.
Right, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
They have
that's
a language that a
communication.
human could learn.
You
I said language.
think they have an alphabet?
I said language. That's what I'm saying. You're
Language
not
is
understanding
communication.
me. No, language is not the same thing as communication. Those are 2 different words. They mean different things.
A system of communication used by a particular country or community. Fuck you. Sorry.
That was a really fast reneging on the fuck you energy.
Bella's too tired. I can't just bring this energy to the function.
Put something about the ocean in there.
a.m.
Put something about the ocean in there. Also, I think it's wild that Bella suggested that we just stop and then post a finalized bingo card with like
She's
5
not
things we didn't
thinking
say.
straight.
Yeah, because that's such a crazy thing to do.
It's a wild thing. Okay. The ocean explodes. The
We're
ocean
almost
explodes.
That's probably not gonna happen.
I bet that. Well,
Define explosion.
Because there
Yeah, that's
are
the
a lot
problem.
of underwater.
Nuclear testing?
That's too
No, there is
But
no
that-
underwater nuclear testing.
I think that's too vague to get a check off of.
There's a major volcanic eruption. Pompeii Part 2. Is that insensitive? I think most of them wouldn't. I don't think anyone will be.
I feel that
I don't
we
think anyone
can't-
from there is still alive.
No,
but-
yeah, but also I feel that we can't steal bingo card girls explode like something explodes.
Okay, fair enough. The ocean explodes. A volcano explodes.
Oh
The
wait,
Earth
video game
explodes.
adaptation
Done.
movie.
Bingo card done.
A video game adaptation movie that is actually good. Like there's only a handful of those.
Like
Most
a
of them are
Last of
bad.
Us.
Yeah, like an actual like a movie though, a blockbuster type of movie situation.
Blockbuster
That
movie.
could
Well, it's because
happen.
movies don't.
Video game movie that's actually good.
They
that
can't
could
give the
happen.
depth. Okay.
And it has to be a theatrical release.
And it's a Francis Ford Coppola movie.
2 in 1.
Oh my god. Video game movie adaptation, parentheses, good? It's more likely than you think. Okay, last one. Unless, well, we gotta change the ocean explodes.
It's not the ocean explodes. It's the ocean horrors.
Horrors
The ocean has
are-
feelings.
The ocean has feelings. That's just Moana.
Yeah. We discover the ocean has. Oh, I had one on here that I didn't say. A scientific given is disproven. Like, oh, for years we thought this was true, but actually it's not. This is the case.
That will probably happen.
Yeah, I feel like that happens
always happens.
pretty often.
Right, but like something everyone's taught in like elementary school, where it's like this is the way the world is. Wrong, actually, revealed. Plot twist.
That's
what
how
I'm
the
saying.
world works, Bo Burnham.
I just don't know how to word that.
Um,
We didn't put
well-
Keanu Reeves as a cologne commercial on there, and I'm personally
didn't?
offended by that.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh, that should be on there.
You know what it was? I didn't hear who you said, and
So you
then
didn't write it
I
down.
forgot to ask again. Let's just fix the ocean. End of
No, I like
Scientology.
the ocean. End of Scientology, I feel like is less likely than
True.
Keanu Reeves as a
It's never-
commercial. Like something weird
Okay,
about the
fine.
ocean will happen.
I don't know. I feel like Keanu is too
That's why it's unlikely, but
Too dumb.
it could
Okay.
happen.
But it's possible.
Kalagna.
That's how you spell it.
Yeah.
Very
Crazy.
good. The ocean, and we just leave it like that. The ocean.
The ocean. Wait. Yeah, the ocean. Period.
The ocean.
The ocean.
But guys, we need a last bingo. We have one more. Could be about the
Did
ocean.
you one about the hackers?
No, I don't think we did.
No, we didn't.
But how do you want to word that?
Because
Hacker groups
I-
destroy the ocean.
Hacker groups hack the ocean.
Hack the ocean.
oh my gosh.
We're getting weird. We've been weird and tired the whole time, but now we're getting really weird. What about the ocean, guys? What's gonna happen with the ocean? I'm psychic and I'm predicting. I'm psychic. I'm the psychic sister, and I can tell something's gonna happen with the ocean this year. But what?
It does feel like something might happen.
New ocean. New ocean just dropped. We have
They
seven oceans,
could-
the 7 seas.
They actually could do that. It probably
we just
won't, but they
recategorize
could.
it.
They could do that. Scientists.
The Indian Ocean is now
Those guys.
Those guys.
the Chinese Ocean.
Those darn scientists.
Ooh. Okay.
I think We Get Famous is good. I think we could put We Get Famous on there.
Yeah, let's do that.
But then no one will ever get a bingo.
No, because it's not in the middle.
Oh, okay. Fair.
You can get a bingo many other ways.
Okay, fine. We'll put
And
it
actually,
in the very
I think it's
last
like the
one.
reverse of a free space, a space that is never going to come true. It's like an obstacle
Yeah.
to winning bingo,
Yeah.
We're making the game of bingo more challenging and interesting. We're introducing game theory into bingo.
There you go. A little part of me, actually, a large part of me, actually, I think almost all of me, really, really hopes that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that would be weird, I feel like, for everyone
I
involved.
don't think I would.
I would not like that.
Okay.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, we're done. Yeah, guys, that's bingo.
Yay,
Here, I'm gonna read them out one last time for the
finished.
pod
Okay.
listeners at home, who we have none of. But here it goes. We have Brian's boner score will reach top 0.5%. Government agency crazy failed experiment revealed. Potato famine. Dinosaur lies again. Pesto escapes the zoo. AI goes rogue but just wants to love. Transhumanist / biohacker goes wild. Goes buck wild, actually. Transhumanist / biohacker goes buck wild. A new hand touches the beacon. A cursed relic is uncovered. Donut Earth theory. Twitter finally beefs it. We domesticate bears. Tesla-themed Muskland. And then the free space is homoerotic tension. Then MNBA, Men's National Basketball Association, catches on. We bring back medieval stocks. Aliens make contact. They're pretty chill. Popular government conspiracy theory proven real. Pluto becomes a planet again. Bingo card girl gets bingo. Animal with human weapon. Invent new ball sport. Cryptid pulls up. Irrefutable video evidence. Keanu cologne commercial. Video game movie adaptation is good. And we get famous. And that is 2025 Bingo Blind Slides edition. We hope you have enjoyed our recording of this. I don't think we did, so I hope at least someone else did, because otherwise, why are we here? Just to suffer?
Yes. And thank you to the band Good Kid for the use of their song No Time to Explain. Alright, bye.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye, Wilson.
Goodbye, Velma.
Good night, Kevin. I'll see you next time, my sweet angel.
My sweet, sweet angel. Good night, everyone. Yeah. Oh,
Goodbye.
guys, wait, we have our official sign off.
Oh,
It's not going to
we
be as
do.
aggressive this time because it's sleepy time. It's 1 a.m.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
But we're gonna
1:02
give you a
a.m.
gentle. It's over, bitches.
It's over.
It's over, bitches.
It's over, bitches.
It's over, bitches. It's over.